Okay. Hey everyone. Hopefully this is gonna work, or if it's, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it's working. Um, so how's it going, everyone? So today we're going to play EU4 again. And I'm gonna play as Munster again. Just because I like the country. I do. I think they're fun to play as. So we're gonna play as them. Um, and yeah, hopefully that's okay with you guys. I don't know. Um, unless anyone hops in and is like, within the next few moments is like, oh no, you should play as this nation or that nation. Then we're gonna go with it. Otherwise, um, I mean, I think I did title this Moonster, but we're gonna play as Moonster, and I'm gonna try to not play on Iron Man mode. I don't know if I needed to switch that setting like at some other point in time, but we're gonna try not to play on Iron Man mode because we don't want to play on Iron Man mode. Um, we want to play on yeah, so we'll click play. We'll play on normal mode. Achievements can't be gained, but we don't quite frankly care. We just kind of want to play and just relax and chill and have fun. Or we could play on Iron Man mode. I don't know. We'll just play on normal mode. Should we, or should we play on Iron Man mode? I don't know. I mean, does it? Um, no, we'll just play on normal mode because I want to continue going after the 18 something starting date. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if we kind of get where we want to sort of like end up going, but yeah, cuz I've been mostly playing on normal. I don't play too many times on I mean, I've mostly been playing on Iron Man mode. I don't typically play too many times in the other modes. Okay, so we need to have rivals. So who's our rivals right now? Clevs is our rivals. Is Cleves, Brunswick, and Bremen. Um, okay, so what we want to do is hmm, we'll do Bremen. We'll do. I guess we could do Cleves. Cause Cleves would be. I don't know. I mean, we could do Cleves. We could do Ogdenburg. I'm trying to figure out who we would want to. Um, I guess Ogdenburg would be okay. Yeah, Ogdenburg would be good. Um, but we wanna be diplomatic as well. So let me think at who we should improve relations with these people. Um, I mean, I don't know how this game is gonna go. I mean, this game could go exactly like my last Munster game, and be kind of okay, or it could sort of like, I don't know, not go too terribly well. But we'll see. We'll keep all this to zero. We don't even have a fleet because I forgot we don't even have a thing. Brunswick. Now I don't wish to be rivals with Brunswick. But their opinion's pretty bad with us, so we'll just, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, because that I think that for us maybe might be the most diplomatic thing we could do right now. Um, in terms of doing these, I don't know. Could we afford it? I mean, this would probably be for the best actually right here. Production efficiency. Um, because our provinces are kind of okay, I guess. I mean, they're not great. They're just kind of okay. Um, And yeah, well, what we should do here, what we should do is we should do merchants. Um, and we probably don't want to be collecting trade. We probably want to be steering trade. But I don't. Unfortunately, we don't really have a good place where we're collecting a whole lot of trade. So thinking. Um, That's what I like about playing as Munster is that I feel like I have to think a little bit more because we are so small. Um, and so that's kind of what I like about it. But uh, I don't know. We could transfer trade power. Yeah. Okay. Here. Let's go there, and then transfer trade. Then you could go there, and then someone could go here, and then we could collect trade there, and then we'll go there, and then maybe that might be good enough. I don't know. And then probably get this guy, but I don't know what our production's like. Uh, I don't imagine it being too terribly great. Or we could do trade efficiency. Hold on, let's wait for our people to get over there. Okay, you're transferring absolutely nothing. Um, and so because you're not transferring anything, we are part of the Holy Roman Empire as well. Um, so that's probably pretty important to understand. Um, but we can't. So we are part of the Holy Roman Empire, but we can't realistically rely on the Holy Roman Emperor to defend us. And also because we're surrounded by other members of the HRE, so we're like literally in the thick of it. We're not like Brunswick, right? But we are kind of in the thick of it. These people would probably be a good people to attack because yeah, I mean we could attack them because they're not even part of the HRE, so it wouldn't really even matter. Um, so, but I'm trying to think because okay, this guy is in Saxony. We could recall you. We can go 4 days real quick. Okay. Think about trade again. Okay. We need to be as diplomatic as possible. Ogdenburg wants who's Ogdenburg? I forget who. We should probably accept it because we just don't have a lot unless it's one of these. Okay. Who are you allied with? Farzerland and Lubeck. Lubeck's like here, isn't it? There's so many small like little. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, but I mean, should we accept the first one that comes along though? That's the question. I don't, I don't think we should. My goal is to kind of conquer some territories in Holland, actually, believe it or not, um, or at least in the Netherlands. But I just don't know if we technically should. Gosh, this is gonna be a really slow gameplay. A lot slower than like if you play as like Hormuz, because like if you play as Hormuz like all the way down here, you could just kind of go in and sort of like do your own thing. But we'll see what happens. I was playing one time, and like usually the Ottoman Empire gets really strong and just conquers everything. Like typically like all of Eastern Europe. Like this place would probably be kind of like messed up. But um, oh, okay. I don't necessarily see a direct harm in us doing that. Um, we have an alliance, which means people might be a little bit less likely to attack us, just a little bit. I mean, they'll probably still want to attack us, but I don't think they're going to be as gung-ho about it. Um, well, actually, I don't necessarily see why people would immediately want to attack us. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so trade, production. So production. Hmm. I think we could probably do this. This 15.9. I think we can. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that, and then hopefully we'll our trade efficiency is gonna go up a little bit, slightly, not too terribly much, and then I think we could probably go ahead and speed this up to 0.4. Because I don't suspect we're gonna go into wars anytime soon. At least I hope not. That's not. Okay, so France. France is at war now with England. I forgot about the surrender of main event. But we'll see what happens with this, and then hopefully France can become one of our allies. We probably won't be able to. I suspect we probably won't be able to be allies with like France and like Denmark right away. Like we'll probably have to be allies with like some of these smaller nations around us. So like obviously Ogdenburg is currently one of our allies, and then we'll just have to sort of find a way. I'm thinking we could attack Utrecht, but Utrecht's allies with Brunswick, and Brunswick doesn't like us. So we're surrounded by like two people who Brunswick doesn't like us. And then also here, I just want to show you guys real quick in terms of the government types. Look at this. Look at all the government types. So sus is a theocracy. Didn't know that. Wasn't aware. But they're like a different kind of theocracy. They're a Sikhdom. Okay. Wait, yeah. Hold on. But they're not Sikhs though. They're Muslim. Okay, maybe I just don't know. I probably don't know enough. Probably don't know enough like historical things, but anyway, okay. So I just want to show this because I think it's interesting to see all the different types of government forms that are kind of out there. Now these are sort of like tribalistics over here, people. And then reds, obviously sort of like, your traditional kind of like monarchy, absolute ruler, that kind of thing. But then there's so many theocracies. And it's going to be interesting to see how many of these theocracies actually survive and prosper. Because Cologne's a theocracy right now. We're a theocracy. Utrecht's a theocracy. This is an oligarchic republic in Farsiland. This is a free city, Bremen is. And then this is a theocracy in Verdun. And then this is a peasant republic right here in Deathmarschen. And then what's this other one right here? Hamburg is a free city. Okay, yeah. So there's a number of free cities. Is this a free city as well? Oh, this is okay. Lubeck is here. Okay, so Lubeck's a merchant republic, which is sort of like what Florence is, I think, right? Oh no, Florence is an oligarch. Venice is a Venetian government. Okay. Oligarchic republic. And Genoa is a merchant republic. Genoa is at war with England and Ulster. And then obviously the Papal States are the Papal States. So, cool. Oh, this is the Teutonic Order. Okay. And then Riga is stuck in the middle between everyone else. So, Yeah, okay. So we pretty much just need to sit back and wait for stuff to happen. I mean, there's really not too much we could do, because we don't want to start wars. And we could start wars when things kind of begin to be, when things begin to snowball a little bit more, or maybe when once we eventually end up becoming allies with some of these larger nations. However long that takes. Um, Okay, hold on. One of the things too is it's really important for us to get our diplomat, because we only have two diplomats. We only have two. We can't really do a lot, and so one of the things is Liege just declared war, so we have to be. I'm playing this like I'm playing on Iron Man mode, and I really shouldn't be because I'm not playing on Iron Man. Maybe I should have played on Iron Man mode because I really doubt I'm gonna go beyond. What year is it? 1821. Yeah, I mean, we've got 400 years to play with in this game. So, but let me think. Um, yeah, so they're Cologne's also at war, and Cologne's allied with Liege. Okay, France probably won't want to be our allies anytime soon. So this is one of the things we need to do, often. Uh, we could build a spy network. Um, Because what we need to do is, oh, this is bad. Okay, this isn't good. The end is nigh, I guess. Right away? Goodness gracious me. Okay. We'll spend some to boost that because we just can't afford it to be bad right now. But what we need to do is we need to take advantage of people who are kind of like in wars. That's what you need to do, right? So you need to sort of go in, and some of these people are at wars, and you kind of have to capitalize on that. Um, and this is gonna happen often. So it's sort of about like, you need to we need to sort of like fabricate claims that way. Once people start getting in wars, hopefully they become too entangled, and then we could go ahead and declare war using that fabrication, right? And then kind of go from there. So um, okay. And the Reconquista is well underway, and obviously the Ottomans are of course at war with Byzantium. um, a lot of interesting stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, because essentially what you're doing is you're playing kind of as a bystander. You're not, like I said, you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of watching a little bit about what's happening. That's pretty much it. And what do we need? 25? Okay, we just need 20. So we could either do Westfalen, or we'll do this one because then. And then we'll recall you. And before we do, we need to look at. Okay, this is seriously how you're supposed to do this. Army maintenance. goes up 100%. And then Austria, Imperial Liberation, Conquest. Actually, hold on. No, we don't want that yet. Because we need a lot more people to be in wars. We could go to war, and it'd probably be an easy victory for us. The only problem is imperial authority. And so right now the Holy Roman Emperor is just doesn't have, there's not enough on his plate, right? Like if he wanted to, he could probably, do some imperial authority stuff and go to war with us, but we need to have some other wars kind of going on sort of in the background as well. Once peace deals start to kind of come in and people start to kind of like, I don't know, annex territory and cede territory, then we'll be okay, I think. Okay. Liège will cede Lune to Garly. Cologne will cede Cologne. Oh, okay. Great, okay. Now we'll see. Okay, so people are giving back unlawful territory. What we could probably do is we could probably make why are we losing, like, oh, this is frustrating. What's going on? All these bad events are happening to us. What's our relationship with them like right now? So I'm thinking we could probably outlive clone right now, actually. Nasu. Okay. And then what we could do is we could build a spy network against them because they're just allied with Farsi land. And then we'll end up maybe going to our Farsi land. 78. So we'd be closer. Yeah, we here. Let's remove you. This is the kind of sucky thing about having only one. Well, having such limited capabilities in terms of your diplomatic relations is there's only so much we could do. Okay, we could recall you then. If that's the case, if that's really the case, we could recall you and we could build a spy network here. So we could take Groningen. Cause I'm very, very, very adamant that that we need to get a coast. We need to get some territories along the coast. So the plan is we'll attack East Frisia and we'll call Ogdenburg in to fight with us because Ogdenburg should do that. I'm a little worried about this alliance over here. I am, not gonna lie. But yeah, so that will kind of be the thing. We'll kind of see what happens. And we're Catholic too, so we don't even. We're separatists. Oh, look at the Ottoman Empire go. Let's see how much territory. I tried playing as this nation once. It was hard. I just kept getting people just kept declaring war on me. It wasn't easy. I mean, shoot, we could probably bring Cologne in with us as well. Oh, okay. This isn't good. Okay, this is not good. My Bishop Cologne declared war on their new enemy Hesse. They cite conquest casus belli. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Well, I'm just trying to figure out. Trying to find Frankfurt. Okay, we'll probably actually have to fight. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to, but we might have to. Especially if they come near our capital, we'll have to fight. We'll have to get a general. Dennis Donholf. How many soldiers do we have? Oof. We barely have a little bit. We slightly have more than they do. Oh, okay, this is mines. Never mind. We can't fight against mines. Hmm. Who is this? This is Frankfurt. Oh, Frankfurt's only one thing. Dude, I don't even know what's going on. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't really have any idea. Oh, wait. Mines? We are at war with mines? Oh, jeez. Oh, we might lose this war, actually. Because, they're not... I don't know. Let's go here. Oh, boy. Oh, no! Utrecht's declaring war on Farziland. Okay, oh. You know what we need to do? We need to do these. We need to do these as well. Okay. Oh boy, this could end up being really bad for us. Like really bad. Who are you at war with? Burgundy? Brunswick is at war as well. Who's Brunswick allied? Holy Saxon? Oh, okay, I see. Crazy stuff. Come on, guys, we need to take this province. Like, oh wait, no, actually, no. You guys keep doing your thing over there. Come on, win that war. Win that fight. I think we lost. Did we? I don't know. Maintain. Oh, did we? Okay, yeah. Oh no, we lost it. Okay, we'll go over here to Nassau. Okay, I think Cologne pieced out with someone. I don't know who they pieced out with, but they pieced out with someone. So that's good. Oh, did they piece out with... Oh wait, no, this is still good. This is still good. Oh wait, Magdeburg, we're at war with Magdeburg. So we don't want to do that. Instead, what we want to do is... This way, and we want to defend our homeland. Oh no! Fight! Okay, we won the Battle of Munster. Excellent. Excellent. We had to defend our homeland. Wonderful. Okay, hopefully that breaks the enemy's resolve slightly. Dude, I really have no idea who we're at war with, honestly. Like, that's the thing. Okay, we're at war with Hesse. Where's Hesse? They're down here, right? I swear they're down here somewhere. No, this is it. Wait, no, this is Nasu. Hesse is... This is Hesse. This is Hesse. So we have their capital. Alright, let's just get over here and, like, chase them. Kill them. Yeah, like, let's get it. Let's take back our province too. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, Ogdenburg's getting occupied right now. Wait, is Clonut in 2 wars? Are we at war with Nasu too? We are at war with Nasu. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have a large enough empire that we could just sort of like, you know, hide our soldiers somewhere and just like, yeah, hide. You know what I mean? Because that's typically that's what I would be doing right now if I could. Actually. We could afford the stability drop right now more than we can the gold, because we could become bankrupt, actually, and that won't be good. So we made a mistake, and that was going into a war that wouldn't directly benefit us, unfortunately. I think the enemy forces have largely been defeated. Say largely, but I don't really know. So, and we don't really want Clone to become more powerful than kind of what they are. So, I mean, all of the lands of the Holy Roman Empire kind of like they're not going bad, but they're not going great. Oh, hey, look at the stuff that the Ottoman Empire annexed. Look at all of that. Look at what they've annexed already. Well, honestly, I don't care if the Ottoman Empire like wants to go ahead and continue to I don't know. Okay. Whatever. This is Mecklenburg. We need to find Magdeburg. Isn't Farsiland at war right now? Farsiland is at war, but uh, they're doing well in their war, unfortunately. Okay, that's not what we wanted to help facilitate at all. Um, okay, so this did not go as planned, and now, I wonder if the Holy Roman Emperor is kind of upset. If I were them, I'd kind of be upset. I'd be like, wow, you just literally took like all this territory and all this land. Utrecht and Brunswick. Okay, Farsiland, I'm kind of curious. Hold on. What is this? Ledger armies. Friesland. Friesland. Okay. They have more than us. Slightly. They do have more than us. So, we'd let's have Oddenberg come and assist us in war. Yeah, no, this game, needless to say, is not going well for us at all. It's not going bad, it's not going great, you know? Yeah, we could go ahead and do this because we don't have any. We could just get it right away because the good thing is that we don't have any like provinces that would be rebelling against us. So, lose 15 prestige. Okay. This clone returned some stuff. They did full annexation. Oh my gosh, they did. Okay, yo, Brunswick. Let's be friends here. Let's be friends here. Let's be chill. Because right now I'm surrounded legitimately by people who hate me. I am. Like, these people hate me. And Denmark doesn't want to have an alliance with me anytime soon. Neither does France. Wait, France is 70. Denmark is 78. Okay, let's court France now. I might start this game over again because this is just oh boy, it's not great. I'm not gonna lie. We're doing okay. It's just the way that some things have sort of like ended up working out diplomatically for us just isn't, it's not great. So, which is the bad thing. Let's get for more. Let's get more money from taxes, dude. Shoot. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I'm just trying to think. Like this is I don't know. I don't even know, dude. Because there's just I'm trying to find places to expand into, and there's really not a lot. Like unfortunately, Farsialand is allied. East Frisia is allied with Friesland, and yeah. So, but looks like Cologne has some issues on their doorstep, so that Cologne probably won't be able to deal with. I don't suspect. They might try, but we'll see how well they're able to deal with that. Brunswick is at war with a few other countries. Bremen, that's right, yeah, Bremen. Okay. Well then. We could court though. What are these people? We're probably gonna have to break a number of alliances throughout the game, I suspect. Hmm. I would like to, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Iberian wedding. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I just wish this game's so thought provoking. I guess like I just need to think about it and sit down and be like, okay, what am I doing, and what do I want to accomplish, and how am I going to accomplish that, and you know, why? Munster's allied to clone. Damn. Well, that's why do clone is a rival. I mean, the way I see it is we have a shared interest here. Um, but we just have to wait for someone to go to war. Hopefully not against us, but someone goes to war against someone. Um, I like how it tells you if it's not going to succeed or not. It doesn't even. It's like, okay, you know. Hold on, I'm going to check something real quick on Discord. Okay, that frees up a little bit of money per month. But isn't in and of itself a great thing necessarily. Okay, let's see. Okay, if you're not gonna be allies with us, let's try and maybe this is probably a waste of time because I think we're actually rivals. I think I rivaled them stupidly before I saw how powerful they were militarily. Yeah, okay. Recall, and we'll see. One free diplomat. Can we? What about Brandenburg? Oh, wait, no, that's Mecklenburg. Well, I want Brandenburg. I don't want Mecklenburg. I want Brandenburg. I care about Mecklenburg. I want strong, powerful allies. That's what I want. Strong allies. Strong allies. Hey, this might be the opening we need though. Right here. With these rebels. Is the Emperor uh Oh, look, Milan. I forgot about the Italian provinces. I actually kind of want to play a game where the Emperor actually does have a strong amount of imperial authority, because I've never played a game where the Emperor actually has, like, you know, a strong amount of imperial authority. They always just don't have a lot of authority, you know? They're always very weak, it seems. So, should we trade efficiency? National tax, that's something we could probably work with, actually. And work with quite well. Yes, new units. Longbow or men at arms. Or Goliath infantry. They're at 4. What are we at? What's our technology? Ours is at 5. Okay. So, you know, we do have a little bit of an advantage. Because of our military technology. It's not substantial, but it exists. Let's start planning this out and seeing who would come to support who in the event of war. Okay, Cologne would fight with us. Because I don't think these guys are actually gonna. Because I'm trying to think. So here's my here's my strategy. What I'm thinking is we kind of create a small little group of, you know, nations. Oh, it's like I don't even have a lot of diplomatic relations. I'm just allied with 2 people, and like everyone's like, oh no, well we're rivals with them and them and them. And let's see. Okay, so is Cleves sort of like a little bit less hostile toward me now? trying to think. Oh, okay, the military technology just went up, and so did theirs. Okay, our technological superiority in terms of the military is non-existent anymore. Okay, that sucks, but fret not, fret not, fret not. It'll be okay. For Zealand. Because what we need to do is, because here's what I'm thinking, is that if Friesland is just going to allow these people to go ahead and basically become independent, right? Because they're not doing anything about it. Then what we could do is we could go ahead and fabricate a claim on this territory, so that when it does become independent and it does flip and it does become Utrecht again, then we could go ahead and just declare war on them, right? And then capture the territory. Because we'll declare war on them before they could actually like assert any sort of alliances. That's kind of what we have to do right now. It sucks. I don't want to do it. I'd rather we do something else, but it's just kind of like what we have to do. Because we need to grow. We need to expand. We can't just be like this small nation forever. There's a lot of small nations. Some are smaller than us, but we can't. I like how Burgundy is acting as like a buffer state. Um, and yeah, Burgundy's just acting as like a buffer state between France and the Holy Roman Empire, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, because diplomatically we're not doing too much of anything right now. Shady people, spy network construction rate. We can actually refuse. Because it's not too terribly important that we build spies right now. So it's not. It'd be great, but I mean we need to get 25, right? Yeah, we need to get 25, so we'll get it eventually. I mean I'm not too perturbed about whether or not we get it right now. I'm telling you, playing as Utrecht is not easy. I mean, Munster is not easy. It's oh no, that's not the military alliance we were hoping would be made. No, we're definitely not gonna become allies with them, for sure. Okay. We enter military alliance, which means if they go to war, we're kind of in trouble. But at the same time, I mean, they're pretty big, so hopefully they you know, kind of keep people back. And then of course we're gonna go with diplomatic ideas. How can we not go with diplomatic ideas, dude? We need to go with diplomatic ideas. Diplomatic ideas right now are going to be our bread and butter, and then we'll fabricate a claim on that territory right there. And then because you can't be we'll improve relations to make sure our relations can stay the same. Saxony. And we don't need you anymore. I mean, maybe England might 70, 72, 80. I don't know, man. But yeah, so we have to be prepared for when these guys flip. The only bad thing though is that when they flip, it's gonna be 12,000 right off the bat, right off the bat. So we'd have to go to war with these guys, and you know, we all join together, and then it'll be okay. But until that happens, then we're gonna be in a little bit of a for what? They already hit us. Okay, so now it begins. Okay. First we need to well, right now, just because I feel like we're gonna be okay. So we pretty much won this war, so it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Um, that's kind of how you have to do it. Like I'm telling you, like there's a certain way you sort of like have to go about doing this, because if you don't, then you're just kind of gonna get yourself in trouble. Um, and we could try and improve relations with these guys. Um, so um, yeah, I don't know. This is how you have to do it. Look, because if France isn't going to be our ally, right? If France doesn't want to be our ally, they don't want to accept it, and they're not going to accept it for a while, right? Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you say? So, you just kind of have to throw up your hands and sort of be like, okay, it is what it is. Bremen's at war. Okay, that means Farsiland might be a little bit easy to because they're allied with Bremen, and I don't think Bremen would actually want to, like I don't think Bremen would want to get involved in a war. So we have several options. We could vassalize them, and I'm thinking we just vassalize them and just keep them as a vassal, because then the Holy Roman Emperor wouldn't get too terribly upset at us, and then we could sort of like slowly integrate them over time, and then also it'd sort of be nice because then we could sort of like do other stuff. But yeah. Okay, so recall. Let me see something real quick. These guys are doing some stuff right now. Yeah, recall. see how this works. Huh. Oh no, I accidentally exited out of YouTube. Hold on. YouTube. One moment, guys. One moment. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, so we have options here. We could either make them a vassal or we could just annex them outright. Um, I want to annex them, but at the same time, like, yeah, okay. Well, okay. Because here's the thing is that we're really early on in the game, and quite frankly, we don't need to deal with these people, being roguish and stuff. But, uh, it is a Dutch province, so it may come to the point where we'll probably have to do it anyway. But that's okay. Um, for now, we'll just be happy with the spoils of war and return back to our capital, happy in our conquests, and grateful for the assurances that we'll have one additional ally, in the wars to come. We still don't have a safe zone. What I mean by a safe zone is like we still don't have one province where we could just sort of like hide our soldiers there in the middle of our country and then, sort of like do whatever. Mines is in a rough situation. Yeah, better that than lose stability. They declared war on mines. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Actually, I would if I were them, I'd declare war on mines too. can you please just accept a military alliance? Okay, no, there's not. We kind of have our hands tied just because it's like, we could, but then, like, we wouldn't be going into war with any allies. Yes, this is exactly what we need. Burgundy, Flanders, Holland. Okay, yeah, please, please, please. I mean, you guys, please come. Come. Hey, this is what it's about right here, man. You know, this is what it's about. Right here. It's about this, cause this is exactly the kind of situation we've been waiting for a long time. Now, Friesland, right? They're in like a real bad situation, so we could declare war on them if we wanted to. Okay, we won't declare war on them. But maybe we could declare war on these guys, and then yeah, only Bremen would help defend them. Oh, if only Cologne weren't at war right now, because then Cologne would come with us. Utrecht would be our. Oh yeah, Utrecht is our vassal. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh my gosh. 1476. The Ottomans are getting pushed back, kind of. I guess I don't know. Doesn't look good for the Ottomans, but hey, accept it, man. It's fine. Whatever. We're not too terribly perturbed. Okay, who's accepting peace? Oh my gosh, Cologne. Stop expanding so much, like, and so aggressively. We could get an advisor. Trade efficiency. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but hey. Okay, that might not have been the right thing to do, but we did it anyway. What's the Holy Roman Empire look like right now? I see. Whoa! Baden, Frankfurt, Cologne, Liege. Only Brandenburg would be willing to enter in such a conflict. Brandenburg is willing to go to war with us now. Okay. What we're going to do is, because Brandenburg is willing to go to war with us, now is the time to strike. But what we need to do, though, is we need to wait a little bit, consolidate our forces, you know. Yeah, so we just need to wait a little bit. We need to wait until we get to 50 at least, so we could go ahead and get a general. And then what we could probably do is we could start getting, not a lot, but some infantry units, because they'll have 12,000 right here right away. And I mean, we'd probably be able to win the war in the long run. Believe me, I have no doubts about that. But it's just a matter of making sure that we have the ability to, you know, I don't know, fight actually, like, you know, fight right away and, you know, have that kind of shock factor. Go to force limit, morale of armies. Okay, excellent. Who's Bremen allied with? Riga. Because we need to declare like now. I mean, if this is what we're gonna do, we need to declare now. Fuck, we didn't do it soon enough. Okay. No, we didn't do it soon enough, unfortunately. I was saying, like, we need to do it now, and we didn't do it when the time came. Well, okay. You can click on history. Let's do it, cause Okay, we'll save. We'll save, cause uh, let's see. Probably should have done it a little bit sooner, but I'm kind of hoping that we'll be okay. Kind of. And then we'll have to hurry them back to make sure that we kill them all. Okay. Okay, I think we're kind of okay now. I don't know. Uh, oh no, shoot. This is not what we wanted. Oh no. We pretty much did all the hard work, and then Audenburg, our ally, kind of went in and was just like, no, we're just gonna. Great. Okay. Well, this is just unfortunate. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, okay. Actually, guys, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream there. Cause we we kind of messed up. We won everything, but yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably come back when we're gonna eat, and then we might come back. Cause yeah, this is kind of like a really messed up situation right now. Because everyone pretty much declared war on the people that we were declaring war on. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.